Merry Christmas, James.
Merry Christmas, Tom.
Hello and welcome to the Weird News Roundup / Christmas Special. I'm Tom and I'm joined with my lovely assistant today. It's James.
Hi.
How are you doing, mate?
I'm all right. How are you?
Good. Long time no speak.
Yes. Yeah. We're what's the word? Refreshing the podcast.
Yeah. What the technical term is like refresh, like the corporate term is refreshing, and we're just basically trying to improve it to get more listeners. To be honest with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So our main focus has always been on these podcasts, whether it's been Talk of the Terraces, whether it's been the Fanny Hour, and this one has always been weird news. So we thought, may as well, you know what? It's our USP. Let's just focus on weird news. So, Weird News Roundup. It's a punchy, quick show. It's not too quick. It's about an hour's listening to it's going to be. So, yeah, just to cover over the weird and wonderful news that's happening in the world.
Yeah.
And a couple of Christmassy ones, I think, as it is the month of December.
Yeah.
So, Merry Christmas, James.
Merry Christmas. Yeah, Merry Christmas to you, mate. Yeah, we always, for our Christmas specials, we like to focus on a few Christmas topics.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, a couple of turkey-themed ones and stuff, yeah.
That's it, yeah, Brussels sprouts, all that stuff, yeah.
Exactly, yeah. Are you a fan of turkey?
Not really. No, I'm a fan of the country,
yeah.
But the big chicken, no, I prefer chicken.
Yeah, because I was reading, and turkey is not a traditional British dish at all. I think it's just another Americanism that's been brought in because they're from America, aren't they?
Oh, right, okay. So we were old school chicken and beef.
I think it was pork or ham.
Was it? Right,
yeah.
Right, okay.
Well, what did Scrooge get them? A goose or something, didn't he?
He got a goose for, what are they called? The
Cratchits. Yeah, the Scratchits. Yeah,
Scratchit, yeah.
To get the fattest goose.
That's it, right, yeah. Sends that little boy to get the fattest goose.
Oh, pedo. But yeah, so it's... yeah, so it is Christmas time. There's no need to be afraid. We didn't do our Talk of the Terraces Christmas single, did we? And there was a couple of singles that come out, Christmas-themed football ones, and didn't really do much anyway, so I don't think we were missing out on much of it.
It might have been a lot of wasted time and effort.
Possibly, yeah.
Possibly.
But,
yeah. If the podcast ratings have got anything to go by, it wouldn't have been a roaring success.
We've probably got a Talk of the Terraces special coming soon, haven't we, for halfway through the season?
We will. We'll be reviewing our predictions at the halfway point, yeah.
Yeah, see how many we've got wrong so far. I think mine's pretty tragic so far.
Do you know what? I can't remember exactly, but this might be our worst performing mid-year review.
Yes, possibly.
I think we're quite a distance off, yeah.
Yeah, I blame the World Cup.
Yeah, it's just messed up everything, hasn't it? I mean, yeah, you could blame the World Cup on the war in Ukraine, cost of living.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's plenty of topics to go at. The amount of strikes that's going on and stuff. So yeah plenty of blame game. Yeah. So the World Cup, were you happy Argentina won? I wasn't.
And do you know what? It's probably the worst two teams for me that could have been in the final. You know, in terms of two teams I didn't want to win.
Nobody wins.
Yes,
I wanted Morocco to win.
Exactly. Yeah, Morocco, Croatia, perfect. The other two, no way.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, it couldn't have been worse, really. And the worst thing is, as an Englishman, we were better than France when we played France, and we didn't do it. So
it was the same way. It's the same against Italy and stuff in the final. We were the better team.
Yeah.
In the Euros final. Yeah. But at least I think if we did win it, I think it would be the most horrific trophy lift photo ever, with Harry Kane basically wearing a 90.
Oh God, what was that about?
I don't know. I might be extremely offensive to Qatarians here, but I think the leader of that country put like this garment on, and it's probably got some massive religious significance or something, but it just looked like an Ann Summers 90 to me.
It was a bit see-through, wasn't it?
Exactly. Yeah, it was black and see through.
Yeah, bit of gold trim on it.
Frilly like cuffs on it and stuff. So
yeah, mate, is Messi sponsored by Ann Summers or something? Or I don't
possibly.
know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, lift your skirts and lift your cups. Yeah, lift your cups. There you go. Selling bras.
Cups. Yeah. Messi, here, lift your cups.
Yeah, not our knickers aren't messy. Yet. Yeah, so it's been an exciting time and there's been lots going on. But let's not detract from the reason we're here. We can talk about football in the other podcast, but we're here for the weird news, aren't we?
We're here for the weird news. All the millions of listeners are here for the weird news.
I know. I can just see them leaning into the headphones now. Just get on with it.
They're getting prepared now. They're turning it up a bit. Yeah.
I need my fix, man. Just something to get me straight, man.
Yeah, something to help me not pay the bills, man.
Yeah, just something to take the edge off.
Yeah.
So let's go into weird news then. It's me going first. We're actually spoiling you because we've renamed Weird News, Weird News Roundup. We've got 2 lots, haven't we?
We're doing 2 parts, yeah. There's 2 halves, yeah.
So I'm putting mine in, and then I'm pulling out, and then James is putting his in.
To finish it all off.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
So, for myself personally, I have 5 weird news.
Whoa!
Weird news to go at. I don't know. Do you want to do the bongs while I read out the headlines?
I can do, yeah. I'll first of all, I'll do the theme tune. We'll keep the theme tune.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Weird news.
Love it.
Are you ready for the first? You ready for the first bong?
Yep. Let's go for it.
Bong.
Germany's biggest fish tank explodes.
do you want me just to keep bonging?
Yeah, keep bonging if you want, and then you can pick one if you like.
Okay, bong.
Woodland beauty spot haunted by a ghost that tells people to fuck off.
Of course it does. Bong.
Duck walks into a pub, drinks a pint, fights a dog and loses.
That's got to be from England.
Yeah, definitely.
Bong.
Teenagers sniffing wheelie bins is a dangerous new drug craze.
Oh, God.
And the last one, I'm not sure if we've had this one before, actually.
Okay. Bong.
Woman who married Ragdoll claims their relationship is hanging on a thread after he cheated by texting another woman.
Yeah, that's good.
We always have to have an inanimate object, don't we? Someone doing something weird with an inanimate object.
Yeah, we've had an aeroplane, didn't we? A toy aeroplane.
Suitcase.
Yeah.
Eiffel Tower.
Yeah.
So there's been plenty to go at. Which one do you want first, mate? If you can remember.
I like the ghost one, telling people to fuck off.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
This one's got to be in England, and only British ghosts that tell people to fuck off.
Fuck off.
It's Wales, actually.
Oh, right, okay, next door.
So it's an area in Wales called the area known as Dean Woman's Ditch.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah. So a beauty spot has been haunted by a ghost that tells visitors to fuck off. Visitors to Dead Woman's Ditch. Oh, no, sorry. Tell a lie and close one eye. It's Somerset. I've reported being sworn at by the spirit. Ghost haunters have been to the location where a woman in white is reported to abuse guests. Near Overstory, the site is named after the murder of Jane Watford by her husband John in 1789. So no wonder she's angry. Christine and Dave Thomas launched an investigation at the site, and Christine claims she was shouted at and told to fuck off by nasty evil spirits. She says that husband Dave picked up her voice before being rudely told to leave. The pair claims to have had the encounter with the ghost of the murdered person that was made in 1798. And Dave said that at the time, there is definitely something there. My wife has experienced it for a long time. There is 2 types of voices. Okay, so there's 2 types of voices swearing at him. Is that
the ghost like doing it in a different voice, or there's 2 ghosts?
Possibly. It could be 2 ghosts, couldn't there?
Yeah.
Fuck off. There's a red place to pick up the being able to communicate there. Not. What did he say? Then there are voices you can interact with, which you can have an exchange with, which can answer questions. Not at all, boys. Some can be quite nasty, evil spirits. Not everyone is aware of ghosts. Really? That's because some people have a weaker barriers than others and are more likely to come across ones. All right, so it's actually the fact that he's got a weak barrier is the fact that he can talk to ghosts all day. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they call it. Is it a weak barrier?
Yeah, exactly.
Not a little bit mental.
No. Yeah, so there's no mention of groups of teenagers hanging around in the woods. But I imagine that might be a line of inquiry the police want to go down if they want to pursue this.
Yeah, or what are you smoking?
Yeah.
That's always a good one to start off with.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Have you been to the pub? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Are you walking back from the pub? Yeah. Is it a shortcut? Through Dean's Woman's Ditch.
Dead Woman's Ditch.
Dead Woman's Ditch, yeah.
Back off. Back off.
Yeah, so that's weird news number one.
I like it. Really good. Really good.
Right, so we've got Jamie's biggest fish tank explodes, duck walks into a pub, teenagers sniff wheelie bins, and woman who married a ragdoll.
Woman who married a ragdoll.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
So as the title says, woman who married a ragdoll. This is in the Mail actually, so it's quite. Woman who married a ragdoll claims their relationship is hanging on by a thread after he cheated by texting another woman. This one comes from Brazil. Marivon Rocamaroles from Brazil, who married the dog. So we go. That was
That's
the first husband. Yeah. Who married ragdoll reveals he cheated. The mother since admitted their relationship is hanging on by a thread. The duo got hitched in a ceremony attended by 250 people last December.
I think it was 250 teddy bears or something.
Yeah. Guests of honour include Rosie and Jim. The mother of three and her ragdoll lover are now sleeping in separate beds. Fucking hell, come on. So, a woman who married a ragdoll reveals he cheated just as a pair they were due for their first wedding anniversary as well.
Right.
Since she admitted their relationship was hanging on by a thread after claiming he cheated on her. Oh my God.
Oh God.
Yeah, I'll send you a picture and stuff of what I'm looking at the moment, and you'll see why I'm laughing. But in the meantime, in the latest twits, it's in a very bizarre tale. She claimed he went to a motel with another woman.
Not Barbie, was it?
Don't know. and she even found texts on his phone. Now just have a quick look at that picture I've just sent you of the ragdoll that she got married to.
It's loading.
I'm quite impressed he managed to sign and register.
Yeah, it looks like a Nigel Mansell kind of themed doll, like
possibly, yeah. It's got a hell of a moustache.
Yeah.
We'll of course put this on the Twitter feed as well. Any stories that we come across. After a whirlwind romance, she claimed to have fallen pregnant. Oh my God! And she didn't want to have the baby out of wedlock. The duo decided to get hitched in a ceremony. Soon, she gave birth in only 35 minutes. What? Soon, she gave birth in only 35 minutes while at home with a doctor and nurse on site and live streamed the ordeal to an audience.
What did she give birth to? Like Furbies or something?
I don't know. Well, overjoyed about their new arrival. Fucking Furbies. Now the mother of three and the ragdoll lover are sleeping in separate beds. Oh God, this just gets worse. Yeah, he's very Nigel Mansley, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
What?
There's
It gets even weirder.
This is after they got married. This is
on their honeymoon. Oh God, what are you still?
This is the birth that happened after 35 minutes of being married, and it must have been quick for her to get her in her overalls and stuff. Yeah, and they joined with lots of. In a bid to share this thing of romance, she exposed the betrayal on TikTok. So, what can he say? He can't even defend himself, can he?
Oh my God, they look frightening.
I know, yeah.
Jeez, it's like what's his name, Jigsaw.
Yeah. Oh God, he kept denying everything, and said he loves her very much, as well as for asking forgiveness and crying a lot. The argument was ugly and scared our son, who was crying, so I shouted to him,
Our son was crying.
Do you see what you've done?
Oh, Nicky's son was crying.
I just stitched in some tears. Oh, I can't read anymore. That's mental.
That's mental, yeah.
But yeah, I'll
brilliant.
I'll share the link with you, mate, for the weird news and stuff. So you
put them in a padded cell and throw away the key.
Yeah.
I'm saying put them.
Yeah.
Like
them in a padded. Yeah.
Put her.
A ragdoll padded cell.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Okay, next one. Fish tank, duck, or teenagers?
Teenagers.
Okay, so this one's in the Mirror, and it's in Manchester. Teenagers sniff wheelie bins in dangerous new drug craze sparking police warning. Greater Manchester Police have advised that residents to keep their bins out of public view after several cases of bizarre trend in the recent weeks. Police have issued a warning over an extremely dangerous drug craze, which sees youngsters sniffing the fumes of a burning wheelie bin.
Right.
The bizarre trend sees teens setting fire to plastic bins and then inhaling the highly toxic fumes to get high.
Wow.
Dyes used in making the bins are thought to cause an ickle buzz. But now police in Greater Manchester warn it could be hugely damaging to people's lives. Yeah, of all the things to burn and sniff, I think a bin would probably be the least on my things, because it's already dirty.
Yeah, I think a big bit of dirty plastic is probably going to cause you some health problems, yeah.
Yeah, massively, yeah. Long sight it's been in. That's fucking short sight soon. Yeah.
Isn't that the home of Morrissey?
Oh, it might be actually.
I think he's from Long Sight.
Burning Bin.
His new album.
Yeah. I want you to sniff you on the behind. Yeah, so mums and dads out there, be careful if your kids are hanging around the bins and not getting off with each other. Not your kids, of course. Yeah, it's not Somerset, but it's yeah.
Who'd have thought there'd come a time when parents would hope that their kids were smoking and having sex behind the bins?
Exactly. Yeah,
rather than sniffing burning bins. How times have changed.
What a time to be alive.
It is, isn't it? Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's like it's just stupid kids stuff. Like someone told me and my cousin said when we were younger that if you drank like half a bottle of cough mixture and then stayed awake, you'd get a massive buzz. But all we got was chronic stomach pain.
All you got is the shits.
Yeah. It wasn't even that. It was just like the gut was just going
like Chewbacca.
I was like, fuck, I'm funny. Can't even be sick or anything. Okay, amazing. So beware.
Beware.
Yeah. So, fish tank or duck?
Well, in the interest of time, should we whip through these pretty quick, do you think?
Yeah, cool. Yeah. So we'll start with the fish tank. This is one because of it's not really weird. It is weird news, but it's not really funny. But it's it's only really relevant because I've actually seen this fish tank. I went.
Oh, okay.
In Berlin, the giant Aquadome Hotel aquarium containing 1,500 fish exploded, causing a tidal wave to happen and flood into the streets of Berlin with fish and glass. It was in the Radisson Blu Hotel in Berlin, and I remember before I went to Berlin, I saw this hotel and I was like, I really want to stay there, but it was like too expensive. But when I was there, I went in and saw this huge, beautiful fish tank with loads of tropical fish in and stuff. It's just like feels like a cylinder lobby kind of thing. Right. But apparently that's exploded, and it was like people thought a bomb had gone off or something like that.
Wow.
But it was actually the fish tank had somehow burst.
Wow.
Don't know how. Don't know why. It's possible caused by freezing temperatures that all of Europe's been having recently. It was in the Guinness Book of Records for being the largest cylindrical aquarium.
Right.
that's probably wrong. But yeah, it's just caused utter devastation. I just thought that was really weird for that to happen.
There's so much fishy's gone on there, hasn't it?
Yeah. They're codding us on.
Yeah. Codding us on.
And finally, Duck walks into a pub, drinks a pint, fights, dog loses, maintains bow tie. I didn't even read that bit. Not a joke. The bird called Star is a well-known for wadding around his favourite inns.
No.
Britain's booziest duck that become a celebrity for downing pints in his local pub has been seriously
Downing
in a brawl
pints.
with a dog. Yeah. Is well known for waddling around his favourite inns. Yeah, you've already said that. Wearing a bow tie and swigging ale from a glass. The booze-loving duck and his handler, Barry Heyman, are a regular sight at the local taverns, some of which have given Star his own stool. But Star's drinking days could be over after an altercation with a dog returning from his favourite watering hole, the Old Courthouse Inn. Star came to blows and lost out to the pooch, Meggie, which also belongs to Star's owner, Barry. So they know each other, basically. And, yeah. But, he looks lovely. He's got like a little duck with a bow tie on and he's just supping his pint. It looks a bit of a legend, so that's weird.
That is weird, yeah. And I mean, for the Christmas special, that's one hell of a story to finish on.
Exactly.
You might call it a Christmas Quacker.
And on that note, we'll have a break, shall we?
Let's have a break.
Hello, I'm Rishi Sunak, and I'd like to invite you to come and see my new bowling alley, Rishi Sunak's Bowling Alley. In it we have money grabbers, we have a Boris Johnson Christmas lunch with a yard of ale, and also all the fun of the fair. So come and join me in Rishi Sunak's Bowling Alley. Rishi Sunak's Bowling Alleys, where everybody has a strike.
Welcome back. Welcome back to the second part of this podcast. Me, James and Tom.
Hope you enjoyed your Christmas adverts.
Yeah, exactly. I hope they've filled you full of festive merriment and stuffing. Next part of the show is a new feature that we tried last time, and it was a roaring success in our tragic last episode, booze-filled episode.
Oh, God, yeah.
So it's basically called Scapegoat, and it's a game that me and James are playing. It's called Scapegoat in honour of the college heavy metal band that we used to have back in the day. Not us, but people we knew. So it's always a kind of it always made us laugh. These weird band names. It don't have to be heavy metal, but some of them some of these heavy metal names are quite funny and quite humorous and stuff. So what the game is I'll read out 5 band names, and you've got to tell me whether they're fake or real by saying if it's real by going and fake is nah. Okay, are you ready?
You run the theme tune, mate. I mean, it's not much of a theme tune, but
what was it again?
I think it was just Scapegoat.
Oh yeah, I'll do like the fact or fake one.
Oh yeah,
Scapegoat. There we go.
I'll do.
Right, first one. Remember,
yeah.
Right, first one. Spunk-filled spirit level.
I'm gonna go. Nah.
Ding. Correct.
That's even bizarre for a real metal band.
I know. Can you imagine that? That says more about me than the other fucking band names out there that I come up with that.
But if any of our listeners are thinking of starting a heavy metal band, then there's a band name for you.
Yeah, exactly. That one's free. You can use that later. As long as we get royalties.
When Spunk-filled spirit level is number 1 in the charts.
Yeah, with Last Christmas.
yeah.
Next one. Eat my shit.
I'm going to go for...
Nah.
Oh, no.
1-1.
That was route 1, that was route 1.
I think I've been a bit naughty there. I think Eat My Shit is probably a song by a heavy metal band, and also used it as his band name.
Right. So Toilet Nightmare.
Yeah.
Eat my shit. Yeah.
Now, there's another shit one.
All right, okay, it's a theme.
I shit on your face.
I shit on your face.
Oh, sorry, I should read it. I shit on your face. Ding. Well done. 2-1.
That's the B-side.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
Next one.
Yeah.
Psychedelic porn crumpets.
Oh, please let this be real.
Ding. Well done.
This is real. No way. I thought you'd made that up.
No. I can't even make that up. So that's 3-1, so you've won, but we'll have the last one anyway, just for banter.
Okay.
Razor-edged library card.
That's gotta be. Well done.
Ding. Well done, mate.
Razor-edged library card.
I just thought of something so mundane, but something to make it dangerous and evil.
Evil.
Yeah, because that's what you have to do with these band names. You have to think of something really simple, like pocket watch, and then change it grenade pocket watch.
Put something deadly at the front of it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So 4-1, you've absolutely nailed it this month, mate. You've done brilliantly.
Cyanide bank statement.
Anthrax salt shaker. See, they write themselves, don't they?
They do, yeah. It's a cracking game. I love it.
Yeah, cool. So, as usual on Twitter, if you've got any real or fake band names that you want to submit, just let us know.
Just let us know, yeah. Let us know through the usual channels.
Right, shall we do our second feature then?
Let's do it, yeah. It's, what the fuck was that?
Whoa.
Which, in the true spirit of our unprofessional podcast,
yes.
It's probably not a good practice to end a feature on the first episode of a refreshing of a podcast.
Possibly not, no.
You should either have left it with the last episode, the last, the last podcast, or start it. More. Yeah, but yeah, we're going to finish this feature on the very first episode.
You sign it off.
Sign it off.
Good. Put it to bed.
Yeah. It might make a return. I need to find a new list, or people need to write some new books, basically.
We need to go Waterstones, don't we, mate?
We do, yeah, maybe. Maybe that's what I'll do on one of my days off over Christmas. So yeah, for anyone who hasn't listened to this before, it's just basically, these are real books that exist.
Yeah, and you can buy.
You can buy them, yeah. So cool. I'll do these very quickly then for this final outing of What the Book Was That?
Okay, cool.
Here we go. So book one.
Yep.
Tattooed mountain women and spoon boxes of Tajikistan.
What?
So this is the magic medicine symbols in silk, stone, wood and flesh. So yeah, this is basically about a group of women who in a place called Tajikistan. This is all about their lives, but yeah, tattooed mountain women and spoon boxes.
What's a spoon box?
I don't know if it's any more than a box where you put your spoons.
Oh, fair enough.
I don't know if there's any extra meaning to it or not. I don't know. So yeah,
awesome. Are you going to send us the cover?
Yes, I'll send you the cover. Yeah.
Cool.
Yes, that's on its way now.
Lovely.
This next one is. We've done something similar to this, but I don't believe we've done this one before. Everything I want to do is illegal. Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell.
War stories from the local food front, whatever that means.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, and it's got a very cartoony front page, which is a little bit strange. But
what kind of illegal things do they want to do?
Well, this is it. The book covers on a farm, so I don't know what they're doing to the animals.
Oh, fucking poor animals.
There is a cow looking at the farmer very, very kind of suspiciously.
So if that person was saying, I want to go to the shops, they'd want to go to the shops naked.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Why can't I go to the shops naked?
Yeah, why can't I drive at 60 and a 30? That kind of stuff. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah,
they want to do something really wrong.
Exactly. Yeah, just people who just want to break the rules.
Exactly. They want to eat oatcakes.
Yes, which should be against the law immediately.
Exactly. They should.
Apart from Staffordshire, yeah. So yeah, this third and final choice. So if I remember the very, very, very first feature of What the Book Was At, I did a book called Natural Harvest.
Oh God, yeah, that was disgusting.
Which was semen-based recipes. Recipes. This one is probably the second edition of the thing. Or it was written a couple of years later, and it's called Volume 2, and it's called Semenology. And this one is the Semen Bartender's Handbook. So the cover of this couldn't be more kind of Route 1 football down the middle. It looks like a glass of whiskey or brandy or something with a white substance been poured into it.
Why? Just why?
I mean, there's lots of... I mean, it's a whole new meaning to cocktails, isn't it? But yeah, I mean, there's lots of drinks out there. There's something for everyone. But are you telling me there's a very small group of people who are thinking, there's not a drink for me out there. I need something else in my life.
It's even the little thing in it. It's just sitting there, being poured in. That is literally like the worst Irish coffee you can imagine.
Yeah. This is really rough. Yeah.
Oh God,
So,
I love them book covers.
So yeah, if you are looking for a last-minute Christmas gift,
yep,
there you go.
Or a joke one.
yeah. If you need a stocking filler and your other half's got a good sense of humour, then go and purchase one of these books. They are available mainly from Amazon and eBay.
Yeah, or sex shops.
Or sex shops, yeah. Or maybe in the food section at Waterstones.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Awesome. I love them.
Cool.
Should we have a break?
Let's have a break.
Happily have a break.
Visi Visage. Brussels sprouts, the new festive fragrance from Visi Visage.
Hello and welcome back.
Welcome back.
Ding dong merrily on high, in heaven the bells are ringing.
Ding-a-ling.
Welcome back to the Christmas themed episode, I should say, of the Weird News Roundup. First show and the Christmas show.
Yeah, and well done for saying the podcast name right, mate.
Exactly, yeah, because the funny hour, I used to get that wrong a few times. The funny hour with Tom and James. Yeah. The funny hour with Tom and James.
Funny hour, yeah. The not so funny hour.
The funny hour with Vic and Bob. So I used to get it wrong fair enough times. But yeah, as if we haven't given you enough weird news as it is, we've now got another big dollop. So take your Christmas plate up to the front and prepare for another big dollop of weird news.
Absolutely. And I've tried to make this dollop of weird news very festive. So
oh, good. Has it got sprouts?
It's got sprouts. It's got all the trimmings.
Wait.
It's got a very old uncle telling naughty jokes. So yeah, I've got three weird news headlines.
Lovely.
And two of them are Christmas related, so that's good.
Oh, fantastic! Well done, mate.
So I'll just go straight in with the first one if that's all right.
Yeah, go for it.
Cool. So this is from the Metro, which is a good source of the old weird news.
Good source.
Pothole gets its own Christmas tree in noteworthy act of passive aggression. So this is in Derbyshire. Some local residents have got so fed up of a pothole not getting filled in, they thought, well, tell you what, let's get in the spirit of Christmas and let's put a Christmas tree in it.
Fair enough. I can't fault them. I bloody hate potholes.
Exactly, yeah. Apparently it's been fenced off, this pothole, for several months. But the workmen have never returned to fill in the pothole.
Right.
The local residents just got fed up with it and thought, right, let's put a Christmas tree in it.
Oh, very nice.
Isn't
that a bit more dangerous, though, for a car driving towards it?
You don't want a Christmas tree through your windscreen.
Yeah, I think it would have been better being a Christmas pud, because then you at least drive over it then and stuff. It'd fill in the pothole. Maybe,
yeah. Perhaps this is just the start of it. Every year it'll get bigger and better.
Well, the tree would grow.
yeah. Or in 10 years' time, it'll be a full-on Santa's grotto, £5 to get in kind of thing.
No doubt, yeah. Awesome, I love that.
So yeah,
good on him. Good on him, I say.
Good on him. The people of what's the village called in Derbyshire? It's called Inkersall. Inkersall in Derbyshire.
I don't know a Derby accent, so I'll do a Yorkshire.
Yeah, it's next door.
Yeah, exactly.
So this next one is from the Daily Mail.
Oh, yeah.
Serious, here we go. A very serious headline. Drunk man is jailed for 8 weeks after he tried to have sex with a pile of leaves in a Premier Inn car park. So yeah, a man has been caught on CCTV and then arrested after he was caught having sex with a pile of leaves.
Oh my God! In a Premier Inn car park.
Yeah. So for any of our friends who are not from Britain and probably Ireland, Premier Inn is like a chain of hotels.
Yes. Yeah.
Which are famed for housing drunk people at weekends when they go into the nearby towns and cities.
Yeah, it's like one up from a travel lodge, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah.
It's like if you go on a Premier Inn, you're like, oh, at least I'll get a breakfast buffet tomorrow morning.
Yeah. You could double up for £1.
Yeah. Oh. Wow. Oh my God! Do you think someone would have said to him, like, leave it alone?
Leave it alone, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mind you, since he's been convicted, I'm sure he's gonna turn over a new leaf.
Hey. Yeah, I've actually got 4 weird news. I found a secret one hidden in me browser.
It's like a hidden track on an album.
It is, yeah, exactly, yeah, mate. So this one's very...
Album of the month coming soon.
Yeah, coming soon. This is from the Mirror.
Cool.
Woman who married herself is now divorcing herself after meeting someone else.
Oh.
So yeah.
I hate it when divorces happen.
I know, and especially when it's with yourself.
I know, exactly. Yeah.
I mean, if you can't love yourself, who can you love?
Well, exactly. There's a story. There's an actual good moral compass behind that, and that you have to love yourself in order to love someone else, don't you?
Exactly.
But
the love you take is equal to the love you make.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. See,
Something like that.
Start it all off. Yeah.
Hey, and there's a link to classic album there as well.
Oh,
wink, wink.
Hey,
yeah.
Wank, wank.
Wank, wank. Hey.
The ducks come in with a pint. Awesome. Oh, God bless him.
Yeah. So this is the last one, and it's Christmas themed. So we're bookended with Christmas themed.
Yeah.
So this is from the Daily Star, a very serious newspaper over here in Britain.
Oh, massively. Yeah, it's very, very credible.
Yeah. Yeah. So Royal Mail strikes leave kinky sex-starved Brits dildo-less for Christmas. So anyone who's not in Britain, our Royal Mail, our postal workers are on strike.
Yes.
On and off throughout the Christmas period. And the owner of sex toy company GetFruityCo.com has warned that kinky Brits wanting sex toys for Christmas will have to find other ways of having a merry time due to the postal strike.
Very nice.
So yeah, we've spoke about this in the past. Maybe it'll have to be down to your local Asda and get a very large cucumber.
Yeah, it brings a whole new meaning to the word "go fuck yourself."
yeah. Have a Merry Christmas and go fuck yourself.
Yeah, of all the things that would be affected by strikes, like people travelling by trains, people's hospitals being
exactly. Yeah.
I wouldn't have thought that would have been one of them. No,
well, now you know when you get the news at 10 or the news at 6, and they're talking about the people affected by the strikes. Why aren't they adding this into the list?
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
Like you said, there might be people who aren't getting their medication through the post.
Yeah.
Or important legal documents. But why aren't they mentioning the dildo-less people?
When there's a problem, there's an invention. So we could set up our own dick delivery postal service. Not our dicks, of course. That'd be weird. But if you're desperate for your sex toys, get in touch with the podcast, and we'll drive it to you.
We'll drive it to you at a premium rate.
Yeah, for a massive premium rate, a Premier Inn rate.
Premier Inn rate, massive long rate.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool. So that's my weird news, mate.
Fantastic. Love that, mate.
Cool. So we finish on the final topic.
Yep. So as with the usual podcasts, we have our final feature is always album of the month. So it can be a classic album or it can be a modern album. I think every single time it's been a classic album. But so over to you.
Oh, yeah. So as I said, when I referenced the Beatles, I said there was going to be a link. And not only that, as I remember when we did the Christmas one last year, it was my pick for classic album. And I remember thinking, right, what albums were released in December? What were people listening to at Christmas? And I think the one I picked was Let It Bleed by the Rolling Stones. Which is one of my favourite albums, and is for me by the far best, the best Rolling Stones album. Yeah. Anyway, I've picked another album that was released in December. The 18th of December, 2020.
Oh, right.
So it's
not quite modern for us.
And that is like yesterday for us, rather than something from the 60s or 70s. And this is the link is Paul McCartney with McCartney 3.
Oh, right, okay, cool.
Which is his third completely self kind of recorded and written album. So he's recorded 3 of these throughout his career, where he obviously writes all the songs, but he also plays all the instruments on the album. He records it all himself.
I was going to say, so it's self as in I do the brass man, one-man band kind of do the lot kind of thing. Basically,
he's the one-man band. Yeah, I mean, out of the whole album, there's only 2 other people. Rusty Anderson plays electric guitar on track 7. Abe Labrie plays drums on track 7, and that's it.
Oh, right, okay. That is that's
all
very
all the tracks 1 to 11 apart from 2 of them, but McCartney plays the lot.
Good God.
But I think the
shows you his talent, doesn't it?
I mean, of course we know he's one of, if not the greatest. The thing is, though, this is a guy recording this album when he's 78.
Yes.
And I'm not just buzzing off the fact that he plays everything on the album, but the songs are amazing.
Yeah.
It's one of these albums where if someone in the 20s or 30s released it, you go, wow, they're brilliant.
Yeah.
But this is a guy who's 78 who doesn't need to say anything anymore or do anything anymore. You know, he's been there and done it.
No, he doesn't need to, he's got all his money and all that kind of stuff. Well, that's not all just about money, but it just keeps touring, keeps firing out great music, doesn't it?
Yeah, and this is it. This is the thing for me. I just can't believe that you think of all the other people similar ages or even younger. There comes a point, isn't there, where you just stop writing good stuff. You know, the expensive jets and the fast cars and the rock and roll lifestyle just means you just don't relate to those things that used to help you write those amazing songs.
Yeah, you haven't got that drive anymore, haven't you?
No. This album is fantastic. It is really good. I mean, it must be up there as one of McCartney's best.
Yeah.
And obviously, it's written and recorded only a couple of years ago.
Is there any top picks off that album to jump into?
The opening track, Long-Tailed Winter Bird, is amazing. Women and Wives is amazing.
Yeah.
Deep, Deep Feeling. And then it finishes off with Winter Bird, When Winter Comes. So this is a song he recorded, I think maybe 20, 30 years ago.
Yeah.
But he's only just managed to kind of put it on an album. He must have been saving it for his next kind of McCartney album.
Okay, cool. So just kept it in his backlog, like. Exactly,
yeah. The Kiss of Venus. It's amazing. Every song is really, and such an eclectic mix. You've got rockier songs, you've got acoustic songs, poppy songs in there. Like songs using classical instruments, like using harpsichords and stuff like that. It's just amazing. It's absolutely amazing.
I love it when he experiments with, especially in the Beatles' work, with different instruments and all that kind of stuff. All of them, to be fair. But that is my classic album. And imagine, if you're a Beatles fan or not, go and listen to it. It is really, really good. That sounds like a great Christmas album, mate. I think I'll go and have a listen to that today, actually, when I'm pottering about.
Yeah,
like Santa delivering presents.
Exactly. Yeah. McCartney 3, and his daughter Mary designed the album cover as well.
Yeah. She's quite. One of them's a fashion designer, and I can't remember. Was she a photographer or something?
Yeah. So Stella's the fashion designer, and Mary's a photographer. Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah, excellent. I'll give that a listen then, mate.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Awesome. What's your favourite Christmas song you've been listening to recently? Apart from that one.
I quite like Elvis Presley, Blue Christmas at the minute.
You know what? I've been listening to that one as well.
I wonder if it's on that adverts or in shops a lot or something then.
I don't know, but it's like a version of it where it was released probably about 15 years ago, where a country and western woman is singing with him.
Yes, yeah.
I can't remember her name for the life of me, but it's been like superimposed in, and just his vocals with her vocals. I can't stop listening to it. I've got it on constantly.
Yeah.
How strange is that?
I know, it's amazing, yeah. No, I've been listening I actually put it on I've got a Christmas playlist, which you put on every year, and I added it to my Christmas playlist yesterday.
Oh, God, yeah. I've got a Christmas playlist on Spotify as well.
Yeah. I think I'd heard it in some shopping centre or something, just thought, that's got to go on. Oh, and I thought, that sounds like Elvis.
Yeah, that's it. Well, I watched the Elvis film this year, and I've kind of been listening to a lot of Elvis since that and stuff. Never really got into him. I've always been like, he never wrote his own songs, but yeah. But oh God, what an entertainer! But great, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's both bars done there.
That's that. Yeah, and if people haven't listened to it, go and listen to it. Yeah,
yeah, exactly. Especially that version with the lady on.
with the lady.
Yeah, with lady.
With lady.
Cool. I think that's it. That's it for this Christmas, this show, and this year.
Yeah, we should be back next year with this new format.
Yeah, it's been lovely speaking to you. I hope everyone's stuffed up on weird news now and is going to go and watch the Great Escape on the telly. Yeah,
of course. Yeah, Home Alone, obviously.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh, I've already watched it. I need to watch the second one.
Okay. Yeah.
Is that your go-to Christmas film?
Yeah. Always watch Home Alone 1 and 2.
Yeah.
And also Crippet. What am I saying? Christmas Carol. The Muppets Christmas Carol.
Me too, yeah. That's so sad.
I know. That's always a Christmas Eve watch, that is.
Yeah, there was a brilliant Christmas Carol a couple of years ago with Guy Pearce in, and it was done by the same guy who done the Peaky Blinders.
Oh, okay. I bet it's very dark.
Oh, it was fantastic, but they never show it again. They've never shown it since and stuff. And I've been looking for that this Christmas. But yeah, my go-to film's The Muppets Christmas Carol, which I've only got into last year. So I've watched that again and stuff. Yeah. Home Alone, and also quite my avant-garde choice is a film called Joan Noel, which is about the Christmas truce involving the French, British, and the French, Scottish, and the Germans, I should say. Oh
wow, okay.
And it's got it's a fantastic film, but yeah, it's got Trevor out of EastEnders in it.
Is it the one who Mo killed or something?
Yeah, exactly. I think he killed it. Yeah, he's like.
Was he the nasty husband, the nasty boyfriend?
Yeah. So he goes up to the Germans and goes, "What's wrong with the Germans? Don't you like me shells?" No, he doesn't really. But no, that's a good one to check out as well for the more avant-garde choice.
Oh, very good choice.
It's got a bit of subtitles in, so I feel upmarket.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, very good film though.
Love it. Brilliant choice.
Awesome. Mate. Okay, that's it. Have a Merry Christmas, everybody, and Merry Christmas to you, James.
And to you, mate. Yeah, and we'll catch up soon, I'm sure, in person.
Should we do a Yoko and John style? Merry Christmas, James.
Merry Christmas, Tom.
I love that on XFM when Ricky and Steve did that, and then they played the song. So it went, Merry Christmas, Steve. Merry Christmas, Ricky. Merry Christmas, John. Merry Christmas, Yoko. Oh, fantastic.
Brilliant.
Have a Merry Christmas, everyone, and a great New Year.
Yeah. Take care, everyone.
Lots of love. Bye-bye.